Hello, welcome to this new video. This is not an ordinary story, and if you are above 50 and are you troubled with sleep, that sleep is giving you sleepless nights, or is it gut that either multiple times, or is it difficult to pass, whatever the situation may be, or any other health issue, then this is the video in which we will be listening to an audio testimonial of a woman who at the age of 62 could do something about her health just by writing. Not just any writing, but writing specific strokes. And if she could do it, anyone else can also do it. We'll decode her journey later. But first, if you are above 50, then this is video for you. And if you are not above 50, then someday you will be. So I welcome you all to listen to an inspirational story. I'm grateful to this woman who not just kept this whole transformation to herself, she decided to share her personal journey with the world. Although we are keeping her identity secure, because the kind of work she is into doesn't allow her to reveal her identity, yet her voice is real, her story is real, and her breakthroughs are also real. So let's listen from her, in her voice, what she has been through, what has she gone through, what has she been able to accomplish and achieve in last 2 months just by writing. So let's listen. Here she is.
Hi everyone. I am from the Philippines. I am female and single. I will be turning 62 years of age this year. It's been 2 months since I started working with Manisha Rajpal in doing graphotherapy. A kind and generous somebody sponsored for the analysis of my handwriting. At first, it started as a fun activity of having my handwriting being analyzed, but I became serious about it after hearing its analysis. I am so grateful indeed to my first sponsor, and of course to Manisha. 2 months back, when I had the first conversation with Manisha, as she delivered an analysis of my handwriting, I was simply shocked to hear that how come she knows so much about me that I did not even know about myself. She was 100% correct in her accuracy of the handwriting analysis. Due to the nature of my job, I cannot disclose my identity. However, I do want people to know the phenomenal, or should I say the mysterious journey that I have had with graphotherapy. Within 2 months, my self-love increased, my blood pressure decreased, and I feel more energetic even until the remaining half of the day. I sense that something mysterious is internally happening with me. I am less triggered now with my issues, and as one expression of my self-love, I have started exercising now by walking, which I was not doing in the past. My gut health has improved, lessening my waking up in the middle of the night to urinate. My self-expression has improved. In all these internal processes, Manisha is accompanying me consistently as my constant guide. Finally, I am now taking time to listen to my inner voice, putting up with my issues by not being easily triggered with it. I sensed enough contentment in life. To conclude this sharing, I experienced that every page of graphotherapy is an ongoing process of personal evolution and a way of showing deep gratitude to my Creator, our God Almighty, for the precious gift of life bestowed upon me. With the help of His grace and the kind and expert guidance of Manisha, this gift was made more beautiful. The gift of life in me is being upgraded. I am deeply thankful indeed. May God be glorified for everything in this journey. Thank you so much.
So, you just heard her story in her voice. Now, it's evident that whatever she experienced in last 2 months, it was beyond expectation. It was beyond the belief of a common person that anything like this is possible just by writing. So let's decode what actually happened in those 2 months. So if you have been inspired by this woman's journey, by this woman's 2 months of breakthroughs, and you also want to create those, then the first step is to get your handwriting analysis. Why handwriting? Because handwriting is a neuromuscular task. That means it involves the nerve cells, the neural pathways from the brain and the muscles. So every time you lift a spoon to eat your food, it's a signal from the brain to your fingertips. Similarly, the way you write on the paper, it's a signal from the brain. And your handwriting is not just ink on the paper. It's a reflection of your subconscious mind. It's a mirror to your subconscious patterns. So that's the first step to get your handwriting analysis. So, how to get the handwriting analysis? Very simple. At the comfort of your home, share your handwriting sample, and over a session of handwriting analysis, all the strengths, limitations, roadblocks, obstacles, the subconscious patterns that somebody has not been aware of all these years are decoded, discussed, and then the person enrolls for graphotherapy. So the first step was the handwriting analysis. The second step is to enroll in graphotherapy. As the word therapy suggests, to rectify, to modify, to improve, to heal. So once some areas are identified during handwriting analysis session, those areas are worked upon in graphotherapy. And no two individuals are same because all of us are unique. And since all of us are unique, so our handwriting is also unique. And we all have unique concerns. So it can't be one therapy that fits all. So that's the reason that we design customized graphotherapy. That means that every individual will have a specific concern, a specific issue, and a specific challenge. And on the basis of that, the customization takes place. So what graphotherapy actually does? When you submitted the handwriting for the first time, areas were identified which needs to be worked upon. And now in graphotherapy, it's the reverse. That now you will be required to write the right strokes in the right manner. And once you start writing the right strokes, It's the reprogramming of the subconscious patterns. It's the rebuilding of the neural pathways and stimulating the specific areas of the brain which have not been stimulated enough or have not been stimulated at all probably. So this is the time when the rebuilding of the new neural pathways start happening. It's a new synapses that start building every time you're writing. Remember, I told you that handwriting is a neuromuscular task. So when you're writing in specific strokes, you are reprogramming the neural pathways and you're stimulating new areas of the brain. So in a way, you can say that it's reverse engineering, and that's the reason it works. It works 100% of times. So once an individual starts writing every day, within few days, the positive changes starts surfacing. The individual start experiencing something new in their life. Some people experience changes in their energy levels, of course for good. They feel more energetic. Some people report that yes, they have started sleeping better. In her case, she showed as better energy levels and she felt a lot of self-love surfacing for the first time in her life. Before that, self-love, self-worth, self-respect was missing in her life. With graphotherapy, she was able to experience all that. When you write graphotherapy, it's not only the health that you get to see the benefit. Well, there are other side effects also. Of course, the positive side effects. That is, as an individual, the mental health, the emotional health, the social health, and the spiritual health, they all get a boost. According to WHO, we are just not classifying good health on the basis of absence of physical diseases. It's also the social health and the spiritual health, which many a times takes a backseat in our day-to-day lives. But during the process of graphotherapy, they also get the piece of attention. They also get that nurturance that many of us are not able to give. So to understand more in detail what actually happened during those 2 months, let's see from where it all started. This is the piece of handwriting that I received before we started the graphotherapy. If you can see clearly, she's writing in print handwriting. That means all her letters are disjointed. They are separate. That means every time she's writing a word, for every word, for every letter, she's lifting her pen. So if she's writing pen, she's writing P, lifting her pen, E, lifting her pen, N, lifting her pen. So she was writing in print handwriting. I am not propagating cursive writing, but of course connected writing. But here, the individual, the woman, is writing in print handwriting. Next, when we say write the right strokes. Now, if you can see the Y in the sample here, there are just no loops. It's just a stem in a Y. Similarly, the L, it's just a stick. It's just a stem, no loop. So when we are talking about the graphotherapy, we are actually fixing the strokes. And this is a sample after 60 days of her writing. As I record this, she's still doing the graphotherapy. That's her 3rd month. But this is a sample after 60 days. And if you can see, the handwriting is now connected. It's no more print. The G has a loop, the Y has a loop, the L has a loop. So the changes, the transformation is real. It has started reflecting in handwriting, because handwriting is the mirror of the subconscious mind. So if it started reflecting in handwriting, that means the real changes in the brain had started. They have already been started, and if it continues to reflect in handwriting, that means the changes are permanent. The new neural pathways have been established. She wrote every day the specific strokes that were given to her. And this is what is a journey that you just heard. So it's the 60 days of writing every day, and this is the transformation. She has not stopped. She's still writing, because there is more to unfold and unleash. Here is the comparison of the 2 handwritings, before and after. It's not just a handwriting transformation. It's not any handwriting development course. It's not a handwriting improvement course at all. At the age of 62, she would not enroll for handwriting improvement. But this kind of change that's evident here, that's visible here, even to a common man, itself shows that the transformation is real. What she has been talking about, it's not just a subjective experience. It's an observable change that anybody looking at a handwriting will be able to make out. Because the handwriting is a mirror of your subconscious mind. So these results are real. These results are tangible. These results are observable. So she has been experiencing all the positive changes because all of the right strokes she was practicing, and now the right strokes are visible in her handwriting. There were a lot more positive impacts and changes in her than she could sum up in her testimonial. Like, for example, when she submitted her handwriting, she showed lack of self-worth, self-respect. She felt that her voice and her opinion did not matter at all. She was choked with emotions. She felt that her voice is not important enough. She felt that she was not heard enough. But now, with 2 months of graphotherapy, she feels that now she can express herself better. She feels liberated. She feels empowered. She feels enlightened. And she feels a lot more of self-love and self-worth. That is the reason that she started exercising. And that is an evidence in the form of handwriting transformation that's evident here. So it's not just the physical health that she started with for the improvement, but the results are holistic. It's the 360-degree improvement that one gets to experience after one does regular daily dose of handwriting therapy. And it's doable at the comfort of your home. Well, by now some of you must be thinking that, am I the right candidate to do handwriting therapy? Or what are the prerequisites to do handwriting therapy? Well, there are just 2. Number 1, somebody should be able to hold a pen. Yes, it's that simple. Anybody who can hold a pen can do handwriting therapy. Second, anybody above 16 years of age, 16, anybody who is more than 16 years of age can do handwriting therapy for various reasons or the roadblocks that they're experiencing in their life. And some of you might be thinking that my parent is 70-year-old. Can they do it? But they don't know English. And what I showed here was English. So can they do it? Yes, they can do it. Graphotherapy is about writing the right strokes. And we have seen that even somebody who has not studied English in their lifetime, when they practice the right strokes, it's eventually the brain areas that get stimulated the right way. So it's not about knowledge of English, it's about writing the right strokes and creating the necessary changes in the neural pathways to the brain. So it's simple, it's doable, and it can be done for any age group above 16. So don't deprive yourself, don't deprive your parents of the well-being that it's just so easy to attain and achieve just by writing at the comfort of your home. Who writes these days? Writing is so redundant. How can writing create such results? Yes, there would be many questions. There would be many doubts, because how can simple things just by writing can create such a magical and mystical results? Well, sometimes in life, simple things are more profound. So to begin with, it's the easiest step is to get your handwriting analysis done. Just one session, and it will unfold a lot of things for you. During that session, a lot of areas which can be worked upon will be discussed. And then you decide whether you want to invest 1 month of your life into this transformational journey or not. So no need to straight away commit for 1 month of graphotherapy. The breakdown is get the analysis first. See for yourself whether it works for you or not. You are able to understand what the subconscious is trying to communicate and whether you are aligned with those challenges or not, and whether you are ready to unfold your potentials or not. But the first step is to get a handwriting analysis done, and it's easy. You just have to send a WhatsApp message. The number is given on the screen. Type book a handwriting analysis session, and you will be sent all the required details and the way to do it. You can also send a message on an email. The email is given on the screen. Type the message, book handwriting analysis session, and you will be sent all the details to record your handwriting sample. In case in today's presentation, something excited you, something intrigued you, or after listening to her audio testimonial, you felt excited, you felt inspired, and now there is so much curiosity to know more about. Do check out the website. Do read about it, because this is a beautiful science that works for all, and it creates results always. And do let me know which is one area of health that you want to work towards, or for your family members, that one area of health that you wish the person is able to achieve. It can be any health, mental, physical, emotional, social, spiritual. Do let me know in the comment box, what is that one area and for whom you see a better future? If you liked today's video, it would be very humbling if you can give a like, and do share this video with somebody whom you think needs to listen to this for a better tomorrow, for a hope that simply by writing, somebody can have a better tomorrow and a better future. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching and giving your valuable time.